for your victory.
It can't be.
For all Agarthans, let there be light!
It's coming down!
Part 2. Silver Snow. Verdant Rain Moon. Following a Dream. The ambitions of those who slither in the dark are forever shattered with Shambhala's destruction. But in the process, Rhea is grievously injured. What fate awaits her, and who will bear the weight of Fodlan on their shoulders?
Hang in there, Lady Rhea. She needs help. Hurry!
That's a serious injury. It's a miracle that she's even alive right now. I'll do what I can, but...
"5 years ago, when this place fell, an enormous white creature appeared on the battlefield. It was the Immaculate One, Rhea.
She tried to save me.
What? You already knew her true identity?
Thinking back, I suppose so.
I see. In the past, the children of the goddess were all able to change their appearance, just like the Immaculate One. I lost that power long ago, but it seems Rhea has not.
You're one of the children of the goddess?
Is it not obvious? Flayn and I both are. We have protected Garreg Mach and all of Fodlan for a very long time. But now, the light of Rhea's life is on the verge of disappearing from this world. It is flickering. I do not know if she can be saved. Even if she is, I wonder if she will remain unchanged.
Professor, are you able to carry on Rhea's work? As the protector of Fodlan, and as leader of the people who live here. You must defend the people, guide them and teach them, join their hearts and spread peace across the whole of the land.
It is not as though you must become the Archbishop, but Fodlan needs leadership. It is up to you to govern this war-torn land. You need not reply right this moment. We will strive to heal Rhea as best we can.
Perhaps it would help to seek counsel from our friends at the monastery about this matter.
I agree. When your mind is made up, please speak with me. I would ask that you give me your decision in the presence of Rhea herself.
Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we continue Fire Emblem 3 Houses today. Now, unfortunately, as you saw in the previous video and the scene just now, unfortunately Lady Rhea has been injured due to the last battle. Just hoping that she's okay in the end. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start the explore sequence, shall we? Let's go ahead and talk to people as usual. Starting with Ingrid.
Can it really be? Are we truly at peace? To think that my days will not be spent debating war tactics and preparing for battles, it doesn't quite feel real. Now that we are finally at peace, I'm not quite sure what to do with myself.
Maybe you should think about the future now.
Thinking of the future has never been my forte. As long as I have a routine in place for myself, I can find contentment.
You keep at it, Ingrid. Oh, Happy's up here. Interesting.
I heard you might become the next leader of Fodlan. Personally, I'm into the idea. If you have the chance, you'll take it, right?
You think I should?
I'd say go for it. I want to see how you clean up this messy old continent of ours. That might be something I can get excited about.
Well, if you truly think so, Happy, then sure, why not? If the game allows me to, of course. And of course, Verdant is still stuck in her room, as usual.
Phew. It's all over, Professor. Though I am worried about Lady Rhea. But still, Fodlan is united, and those terrible people lurking in the dark have finally been destroyed. Looks like it's the dawn of a wonderful new era. Of blissful seclusion for Bernie.
Suit yourself.
Woohoo! You finally did it, Bernie! Now take your reward of eternal peace and quiet!
Ah, Bernadetta, enjoying her victory. Of staying shut in. Petra's over here, okay.
War has been ended. I will now be returning to Bridget. I hope in the new Fodlan, Bridget can be accepted with friendship. When my professor becomes the leader, I think that will have a possibility. Please, choose well.
Same to you, Petra.
Yes. Now, I must be packing.
Oh, it's quite sad to see Petra go, to be honest. It most certainly feels like we're almost done with the game. Well, no, I wouldn't say entirely the game, but this route, rather.
Oh! Right! We did it, Professor! We really gave it to him out there! With all the fighting and hardships, I don't know how we did it. But I'm glad we made it through together.
Me too, Caspar. Me too.
Now all we gotta do is make you the new ruler. That's gonna be a fun coronation.
We'll see how this turns out. Later on, I suppose. Let's go ahead and head over to the market, because I want to talk to our favorite gatekeeper today.
Pardon me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Say, how is the Archbishop faring? The soldiers and citizens are all concerned. Just when we thought peace had finally arrived. What's to become of Fodlan?
I question that as well, Mr. Gatekeeper. I question that as well. Okay, got some stuff here. Anna, anything new to say?
I can tell that things will settle down soon enough. Gotta get back to slinging wares and making moolah. And hopefully no more messes to spoil it after this.
You do you, Anna. Keep making the business however you please.
Hey, how about a favor?
Wait, did I not collect valuable secrets?
I can tell that things...
Oh yeah, because I meant to do that off screen then. Whoopsie. Alright, let's go see where else we could go. Let's head through... No, let's head through here. Then I head to the stables.
The most important thing we can do now is to pour all of our efforts into rebuilding the church and the monastery. We've relied on Lady Rhea and Sedith up till now, but after all this, we'll need to do our part too. The church may even need to go through some changes to catch up with the times.
Indeed.
Professor!
I quite agree.
Hey! Just when I thought bringing the Empire down would end the war, you had to fight where? Against whom? The noble knights of Serras won't tell us commoners any meaningful details. But at least that's the end of the fighting, right? Thanks for writing it out all this time.
Sure, no problem. Pal. What do I get from the gazebo today? Door key? Ironing bait. Ooh, I meant to use that later. Antitoxin. Blow off fruits. Intermediate seal. Alright. Some decent rewards, no complaints about that. Oh, how do you... Oh, okay. That was a weird way to obtain that.
Okay.
I don't think anybody would bat an eye if it was Sedith who ascended the throne. But really, I think we can all agree that the role of tough but fair second-in-command suits him best.
Should Sereth be in charge? Well, he is the one suggesting that I should be in charge of the monastery. Well, for a while now.
I've got to write a letter to my family. They're waiting in my old hometown. I've got to tell them I'll be coming home soon. I mean, what else could possibly happen?
This last series of battles was swift but vicious. Murden, Gronder, Mercius. Many of our allies lost their lives in those battles. But now we've finally avenged our fallen friends.
Have you noticed that most of the NPCs are just the advanced and master generic NPCs that you face in battle? Well, then again, Fire Emblem tends to do that in certain scenes, I notice. Not that I have an issue about that.
Well done, Professor. We have brought the war to a magnificent conclusion. The Empire, Alliance, and Kingdom are no more, nor are there any factions that could blindside us and cause conflict. Now it falls to us to rule Fodlan, and bring about an era of peace and prosperity. You would be a fine choice for the first ruler of this new era. I sincerely believe that.
Thank you, Ferdinand.
So your heart is already set on it. Excellent. In that case, congratulations are in order. I will follow you, Professor. I aim to be a great and respectable noble.
Don't congratulate me yet, Ferdinand, but the thought counts, as always. Anybody here at the little cemetery? Seems so.
Lady Rhea was injured. How could such a thing happen? Wasn't she supposed to be resting? I can't believe she'd put herself in danger by going into battle in that state. Oh, Goddess, please save Lady Rhea.
Please save Lady Rhea indeed. Doggo. Let's feed the doggo. Let's feed Rex. That's its name. doggo. Anybody else here? No? Guess not, okay. Let's move on. Dorothea! Here you are.
Finally, an end to the fighting. Have you ever felt happier? I've worried that I might not live to see this day, but here we are. And everything is going to be okay, isn't it? My heart feels like it's ready to burst. I'm so full of happiness, yet I feel a sense of loss, too.
We protected more than we lost.
I agree. I suppose if I think of those who are gone as the people who ensured our freedom, it hurts less. Please do what you can to keep the peace, so we never have to face such awful times again.
That's what I aim to do, Dorothea. I'm doing my absolute best to keep the peace in Fodlan.
I see. Those who slither in the dark will never harm anyone again. They're finally done for. Thank you, Professor. Finally, I feel some vindication for what I've gone through.
No, thank you, Lycentia.
Ah, Professor. Ever the modest one. I do like that aspect of you. As long as I'm of use here, I'm happy to stick around, Professor.
Thank you. As always, Lycentia.
Right,
Professor. Everyone in the Knights of Seiros is eagerly awaiting your ascension to the throne, Professor. With the ability and virtue you've shown, you've demonstrated all the qualities the leader of a united Fodlan needs. If you're still wavering, we hope you will make your mind up soon.
Man, everyone, it's been going on about me leading Fodlan. Or rather, ruling Fodlan. It's quite a great responsibility to bear. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Professor! The war is finally really definitely over now, right? We're not gonna find out that there was some evil, shadowy figure hiding behind the subterranean guys, are we?
I don't think so.
Ah, that's good. Though, to be honest, there's not much that would surprise me at this point. I feel invincible. A nice perk of being your student, don't you think?
You're also a very powerful student, considering how you are in battle. And again, I did build up Hilda to be a very strong fighter, mind you. Game's loading in. Here we go.
Hi there.
Cathedral still looks a mess, as usual.
I've heard that you'll take over as the ruler of this new land. Is that true? And here I thought you'd take over for Lady Rhea as Archbishop. We'll be lonely here in the monastery if you leave. Oh, hey! Why don't we make Garrick Mach the new capital?
That sounds like an interesting idea. I'm not gonna lie. But I have no intentions of leaving Fodlan, mind you. Oh, someone's out here. Alright.
A moment, please. Once Lady Rhea is fully recovered, she will resume her role as the Archbishop of the Church. In which case, I do believe you would be the obvious choice for the ruler of the new royal bloodline.
Hey, you.
Everyone's expecting me to lead, huh? That sure adds more pressure to myself included. But it is how it is in this game. It would seem. Yep, might as well head upstairs. There's even people to talk to on the third floor too, so I'll see you in a minute.
Hey! All the lords of the Old Kingdom seem to be pouring their efforts into rebuilding their own domains. But without a royal family in place, they can't seem to reach any sort of agreement, and so the work can't progress. A lot of territory in the Old Empire doesn't even have any lords right now, so there are concerns about peace and prosperity breaking down in large areas. It is the duty of the victor to restore order. We must rebuild and reunite as soon as we can.
We must rebuild indeed.
Congratulations on a job well done, Professor. I do hope Lady Rhea is well. Is it true what I heard? You'll be taking over her post? Would that make you Archbishop? Or higher still? Am I in the company of the future ruler of Fodlan?
Either would be a hassle.
I agree. Imagine all that responsibility. Until now, you've always fought with all of us by your side. Being ruler would be a much lonelier job, though I am certain you would excel. Me? I have no interest in a leadership role. I'm happy to spend the rest of my days studying and napping.
Well, I do appreciate the thought, Linhart. And you will get some sleep now. Even though you didn't even participate in the last battle. But next time you will.
Lady Rhea stopped the forces that threatened to destroy Fodlan. She's trying to realize her dream of peace. Isn't that enough? Can't you let her rest? If you're the only person who's fit to replace her, you should just do it. I'm sure Lady Rhea wishes for that too, right? I can't think of anyone who's more well-suited to the job.
If you really think so, Catherine, then sure. Nobody in the library, I guess. Let's go head over here. Head into the offices.
Shambhala, an underground city with an entirely different lineage than the goddess? Strange phenomena, driven by a source totally alien to the crest that we understand. Most unsettling. Could it be magic? Some manner of technology? I would like to know the truth of it all. Very much so. I want to know their history, their knowledge. Why do you suppose they chose this place to occupy?
Well, I don't know.
No, I suppose you wouldn't. It seems we will have to excavate Shambhala to know more. Although I heard you will be the ruler here. Should I ask your permission to proceed with the dig?
We'll see about that. Just make sure you don't dig up any very sus activity on Shambhala, because Shambhala is in ruins, as far as I'm concerned.
Life can be tough, you know. But if you've got your friends to help you through, it can be a lot easier. Maybe you butt heads sometimes, but that's okay. That's how you build bonds, right? And I've got friends, Professor, plenty of those. It's true love that seems to have passed me by.
There's still hope.
But where is my true love to be found? Where is my ray of hope? At this point, I'm just hoping you stay single too. Then at least we can share each other's misery.
Oh, Manuela. Still seeking out her true love, as usual.
Gerald, we've done it. We've finally brought this creaky old ship ashore. The fight was long and bitter, but finally, I can lay down my burden.
Hello there.
Oh, it's you. Don't creep up like a ghost. Next time, announce yourself. Whether or not you choose to succeed Lady Rhea, I will forever be by your side. You should live your life however you want. That's what the captain would say, I think.
You know what would be nice? When I respond hello there, I should have just fell from the ceiling like Obi-Wan in Star Wars. Hello there. Anyways, hey Flame.
I have faith in Lady Rhea's convalescence. But even so, what she needs now is rest. And while she is recovering, somebody must watch over Fodlan. There is no one more fit to wear such a mantle than you, Professor. That is what I believe. I do not doubt the others feel the same.
Well, if you really think I should rule Fodlan, Flame. Or rather, excuse me. Rule the monastery at least. Whatever the two.
Professor, do you figure Lady Rhea will be okay? She will, won't she? I don't care one bit who'll succeed Lady Rhea, because nobody's gonna need to. She's gonna be happy and healthy again. You'll see.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will pull through this. No need to worry, Cyril. Alright, I'll see you in 3rd floor. Give me a minute.
The war is finally over. I have to admit, even I got a little emotional. Ray's condition doesn't look good. There's nothing to do now but wait. More importantly, are you serious about becoming Fodlan's new ruler?
I'm not sure.
It's pretty sudden. Either way, do what you think is best.
Huh? Whatever you say, Shamir. Thanks anyway.
Well, is your mind made up?
Know that the current month will end and the story will progress. All activities and special events for the month will be skipped if you proceed. Continue? Ooh, yikes. No, not yet.
I understand. Just know that we are applying all our power right now toward healing Rhea. You should take this opportunity to speak with everyone. I'm certain it will do you good.
Yeah, clearly I have not spoke to everyone yet, because I still need to head over to the Abyss and the tournament grounds, in fact. So I'll see you in a minute.
It's over. What will you do? I heard you intend to lead.
I'm more interested in what you'll do.
Well, if you do choose to lead, I might like to work for you. But first, I'll go back to the old Fargus territory, where my father and my old friends once lived. I need to pay respects, put flowers on their graves.
That sounds like a good idea, Felix. You do what you need to do, okay, pal? Ultimate Sword Tournament today. Ooh, who's gonna take this one? Oh, yikes. Level 40 or higher. And I'll get a Master Seal from it. Ooh. Oh boy, I'm kind of debating between Ferdinand or Petra. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ferdinand on this one, because he has the high defense. Ferdinand versus an assassin. Ooh. Okay. Oh.
If I live, I fight.
Round 1 complete. Round 2 begins against a Swordmaster. I could have used Petra for this, but then he had some moderate defense. He does have a lot of speed, however, but defense is also important, in my opinion.
If I live,
I figured Ferdinand would just tank all these hits too, you know. Another assassin, alright, let's go. Definitely you have the option to change your unit's abilities before participating in this. Which I did just a second ago. Okay. Yeah, there you go, 5%.
If I live, I fight.
I was kind of hoping that happened. Good job, Ferdinand. Still got one more opponent to fight though. Mortal Savant. Ooh. Alright. You're gonna win this one, obviously, because of the 100 hit rate. GG.
A boon for our future.
The Ultimate Sword Champion title goes to Verdant. Alright, got some cash and Master Seal. Alright, we're done here in the tournament. Let's head down to the Abyss, see what they have to say about me ruling Fodlan.
So, you've managed to make it all the way to the end. For once, it seems, the stars were wrong. My reading of the stars predicted that, during the war, you would fall to your death. But that was 5 years ago. Perhaps the prediction was true for you then somehow.
Thanks for the observation, mysterious magic wielder.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. War is over, and it's all thanks to you. That's no small feat, and I bet it took a lot of hard work. On behalf of the world, thank you. On a personal note, I'm, chewing on an idea. Marriage. I'm thinking of getting hitched. If I do, I may have to move up top. The idea of leaving my post is terrifying, to be honest. Not sure what a life up top would even look like. But for her, I'll figure it out. She's worth it.
Oh, well, isn't that sweet? Congrats, by the way, Mr. Abyss Keeper. You deserve to be happy. Let me say that right now. Okay. Go ahead and talk to the three here. Starting with Boltus.
War is over, pal. It's time to relax. Grab some drinks and let loose. Nothing makes a drink taste better than sharing it with a buddy who's fought at your side. Throw on some war stories and you've got yourself a party.
Glad you're enjoying yourself. All in moderation.
Worried about me, are you? Should have known this would happen. I'm lovable to a fault. I was planning to ask some lovely lady to join me, but... well, let's be honest. Who's more deserving of me than you?
Well, I appreciate the thought, Boltus. Hello, Constance.
Thanks to my tireless efforts, the war is at an end. But the work of achieving my dream has only begun. House Nouvelle's name shall ring out once more.
I can't wait to see it happen.
With my genius for spellcraft, you shan't be waiting long. I'm already deep into several promising avenues of research.
Oh, I never get tired of hearing Constance or Joel's someone laugh. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Yuri, see what he has to say today.
The war is over. For now. We need to think ahead to our next steps. And here you are, the new chosen leader of the land. Though, judging by your expression, you don't seem too enthused.
Do you think I'm suited to it?
It's hard to say how a region under your rule may turn out. But it'll be interesting to watch it unfold. If you end up on the throne, do me a favor and take care of the people of Abyss. I'd like to spread my wings and fly away someday.
You have my word, Yuri.
Huh? Caspar? Whatever is he doing here? Oh no. Is he looking for a fight with someone taller than him? The poor boy won't give up.
This is it. Today's my day. Caspar's day. Come get some.
Yes, Caspar, just like that. Just as we practiced. Yes, dodge. Yes, perfect. Right there.
He's open! Punch him right in the... Yes! Caspar, you did it!
And that's how it's done! Woo! And then I got him. Bam! Right in the solar plexus. Oh, I really wish you could've... Hey, are you even listening? This is when it starts getting real good.
I'm listening. I am sad to say, however, that the tale is slightly less thrilling the fourth time through.
You should be more excited. We finally won!
We?
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without your advice. You're a strategic genius, Linhardt.
Nonsense. Your strength carried the day. I just rambled on. You're the one who did the actual work. What's really amazing is how you wouldn't give up.
Whoa, I've never heard you compliment me before. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Seriously, though, I couldn't have done it without you. Like you said, I wouldn't give up on fighting, and I'm not gonna give up on this either.
I should have expected that, I suppose. That's just the kind of guy you are, after all. I guess this friendship is something that we can never escape from. Ever.
Are you saying you want to escape from our friendship?
Not at all. Even if I did, our fates would not be so easily untangled.
You got that right. No one can break this bond. Even if we argue and butt heads sometimes, we'll never have to fight it out. And that's a promise.
Understood. I don't desire to fight anyone anyway. This war is the last time I'll set foot on a battlefield.
Well, that makes sense.
Let's you and I come out the other side of this war alive and well, okay? That is a promise worth making.
Definitely. And let's win this thing while we're at it.
Professor Hanneman, do you have a moment?
Linhardt, of course.
Last time we talked, you mentioned the importance of having goals. I gave it some thought, and in the end, I couldn't find one.
Well, no need to panic. Sometimes a goal can reveal itself to you without warning.
What's your goal, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, mine? I want to create a world where everyone can access the power of crests, where no one has to suffer from having or not having that power.
Huh, that's a pretty big dream. But then wouldn't you end up studying everyone? In that world, you'd be killing yourself trying to do research on every person alive.
Ah, you may be right. But at least then, we wouldn't be the only ones taking such pains. The more people who have crests, the more people who will do research. And with more students, the research will progress far faster than it is today. That also means there would be less of the back and forth you don't have the energy for, which should make you happy.
Maybe so.
Does that still do nothing to pique your interest?
To be brutally honest, it would be way less exhausting, but less satisfying as well. That's like fishing at a market.
So you at least understand that much. That is why I do research. If someone's going to see results someday, then I want it to be me. That's a thought that keeps me moving forward, even when it is difficult to do so.
That sounds like enthusiasm. That's not something I have. But if we work together, I wonder if it would spark that enthusiasm.
Are you saying you would agree to study crests with your old professor?
In the end, I think it would probably be more interesting than fishing alone. I don't even have anyone to show any big fish I catch.
Oh, as it were, I feel very much like someone who's made a catch. But the future shall hold even greater things than that. That's a promise.
Here's your book of fables you let me set it. It was so interesting to learn all about St. Indec that I read it cover to cover in one sitting.
Impressive. I'm glad you enjoyed it. What's this sticking out between the pages? Is this an illustration?
No, nothing like that. I must have stuck it in there and forgotten. Just, give it back, please.
Are you certain this was accidental? It quite fits the descriptions in this chapter. Ah, I see. You included an illustration where you thought the visual would be helpful.
No, not at all! I was just fooling around. I have an overactive imagination, and I forgot to take it out before I gave you the book back.
It really is a lovely drawing, you know. Now that I've seen it, the book would feel incomplete without it. But who is this man next to Saint Indek? I can't help but notice he bears a resemblance to me.
Oh, that's Saint Keyhole. The book describes him as one of Saint Indek's closest friends. I got the feeling he was a very serious man, but also really kind. You know, like you. So that probably explains the, resemblance.
I have to say, I never would have expected to be a reference model for Saint Keyhole. What a curious ambivalence.
What about furious violence?
No, what I meant to say is that I am both flattered and a little embarrassed to be portrayed in this way. Perhaps it is because, in my study of him, I feel like I've also become a friend to Saint Indek. Records show that Saint Indek and Saint Keyhole worked together to achieve great things. If possible, I would like it if the two of us could similarly combine our efforts.
What? How do we figure into this?
We each bear their respective crests, do we not? One might also say that just as I am this book's author, you are now its illustrator. So why don't you do some more illustrations? And color them as well. We'll add them to the book.
You really want me to? I don't know if I'm good enough for something like that.
I've shared a fair number of jokes with Petra by now, though there is a strange shame in having to explain them all in detail. Ah, is that Petra? She's talking to some kids.
Our hunting had great success today.
You're amazing, lady. Did you really catch all those birds?
How do you even get that good at hunting?
You wish to know the secrets?
Yes, please.
Teach us! Teach us!
Hey, Petra, what were you saying just now?
I was asked to tell the secrets of my hunting.
Oh, wait, are you going to try using...
Training is the most important for hunting. You can start by breaking the ice. Huh?
Wait, I think you mean breaking the ice. You sure broke something there. Ha! What I meant was...
That technique was an incredible one. You are the most comedic genius in all of Fodlan.
I don't know if I'd say genius, per se.
I don't really get what they're saying, but it looks like the lady's having fun.
Yeah, she's, a pretty funny lady.
I have been called a funny one. It is all because of your doing, Alois.
They seem more shocked than amused.
I want even more improvement. I wish for you to instruct me all day. Will you be agreeing, Professor Alois?
Petra seems to be headed in a strange direction, but it is her choice. If she starts telling lots of bad jokes, I hope the people of Bridget don't come after me. Not my fault.
Good day to you, Seteth.
Persistent, aren't you? If this is about my crest...
No. I thought we might speak of something else for a change.
Is that so?
Indeed. I am quite fond of conversation, even just for the sake of conversation. Just listen to an old man's worries, eh?
Very well. Go ahead.
Perhaps it's due to my age, but I've been troubled by lower back pain lately. Right now, I'm in the process of finding a good way to treat it.
Ah. If it is an ointment you're after, I think Manuela would know more than me.
Doesn't it make you nervous to rely on Manuela? I do not mind asking her about the pain itself, but...
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. I'm only lamenting the fact that I am getting old. It is a pastime I'm not sure I enjoy. Yet I can't help but notice time hasn't taken such a toll on you.
Well, the signs of age may not write themselves plainly on my face, but I feel the strain of years as much as you.
Is that right? But then, that doesn't explain your sister. Your sister, Flame, was born around the time I came to the monastery from the Empire, yes? In all that time, I never knew you to pay her a visit or to write her letters. Yet somehow, the two of you seem very close, like a family who has spent years together. Could this not suggest a different interpretation? Perhaps, like you, she has...
You will not pry into Flame's business. If you interrogate her, no. If you even so much as inquire where she has been or what she has done, I will never forgive you. Never. Investigate me all you wish. I will even cooperate if I must. But Flame...
Calm down, Seteth. I have no intentions of approaching Flame.
Do I have your word on that?
You have my word as a scholar and as a man. I do apologize for using your sister's name in that way.
Using her? What do you... Oh, that is low.
You promised me just now. Investigate me all you wish, you said. I will even cooperate, you said. Do you deny it? Those words were all I needed to hear. Now I have no cause to approach your sister.
It seems I have no choice. To think I have been played the fool by a man of your age.
I'll let that slight go, now that I have your cooperation.
Even with my cooperation, there is no guarantee you will reach the truth.
Oh, Seteth. Searching for the truth is what I do. And I will find it. I promise you that.
Then I suppose I will have to look forward to the day you prove your claims.
Hey. We don't need to have this conversation. You don't know what I was going to say. Something about our vastly different approaches to life? Fine then. We don't need to talk about it. Actually... Really, Sorry, you go first. I was gonna say I'd hear you out. Okay, let's talk about it. I will be faithful to Lady Rhea until I die. If I had to choose between you and her, I would choose her every time. I assume that disqualifies me from being your partner. Between you and Rhea, I'd choose you. But between you and me, I'd choose me. That probably disqualifies me from being your partner, too. Well, no. I'm quite fond of being alive. I don't intend to sacrifice my life, either. If it came down to you or me, I'd choose... What's wrong? Nothing. You're not like the rest of the knights. Maybe someday you'll have to take a path that diverges from ours. What if we went to war with your country? It is a possibility. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking like that. The future is one of the great mysteries of life. We can worry about it when the time comes. But until our paths diverge, you're my partner. And I couldn't ask for a better one. You got that right. I'm the best there is.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately that's going to be it for today. But there is something I would like to say here is that may be the last time you're going to ever see support conversations. Well, I wouldn't say the last. At least for a long while, you'll see support conversations from me in this game. And besides, I'm sure somebody out there already covered all the support conversations, but I figured I'd do the same to show, well, rather show off some of my playthrough, because I have to, right? Because why not? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as usual, take care. I'm gonna go ahead and do some activities in this game off screen. You know, same old usual. And of course I gotta do stuff for Anna. But I gotta do the little auxiliary battles to get the trade secrets and whatever. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, again, take care. And I will see you in the next Fire Emblem video. Until then, GG.